He's entering his 11th season at Portland State, and he's one of our favorites to talk to. We're joined by Bruce Barnum now, head man of the Portland State Vikings. Bruce, it's great to see you. Great to have you back here, and just your thoughts on the weekend as a whole so far for you guys.
You know, first off, thanks for having me, Kyle, Megs. I think it's gotten better. You know, I think it's improved from the speakers to how people dress to we have SAC members now. It's a unique weekend. And again, people, they brag, who's the best conference? You know, Missouri Valley, biggest guy. I think this is one of the things off the field that sets us apart.
Coach, are you saying our outfits were subpar last year, that we're better dressed this year?
Just talking about me, Makes.
Yeah, the Hawaiian shirt,
got a new Columbia shirt. I know. I got caught a lot of hell for that, so I went green this year.
I love
the
it.
Vikes. Go Vikes.
Go Vikes. Season's right around the corner, obviously. This is the kickstart, right? You guys have a great schedule and, kind of right out of the gates with that Tarleton State game. Just your thoughts on the group you guys have and then, the challenges ahead for you guys.
It does start quick. We report Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I've never reported in the month of July in my life, in my career. But and with the portal and college football landscape right now, there's still some question marks we have. You know, we lost some student athletes. Good luck to them. In the portal, and we replaced them. So a little bit, I'm not sure what we have. I like who we have, but we've got, it's a quarterback conference. I don't know who my quarterback is either. I think we have one returning starter. I'm not sure this year in the conference. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun for fall camp to decide who's going to lead.
You mentioned that quarterback battle. This is the first time in 7 years that position has been a question mark. What are some of the characteristics you're looking for as you enter fall camp to hope you settle on a starter?
The it factor, it's easier, Megan, when honestly the team decides, hey, coach, this is our guy. There's no controversy, anything. And they're going to follow him. He's doing what you want in the locker room, etc. So I don't know. I got a big group to choose from. That's exciting. They all look great in the spring, and then they all looked awful in the spring. And so I'm like, all right, here we go. That'll be a fun part of fall camp, and I'm curious to see who ends up with the job for Tarleton State.
One of the exciting things about your schedule this year is the return to Providence Park. Everybody's been rooting for this. This is something that you have been pushing for, to get a chance to do this in the city of Portland again. So just speak to getting your guys back really where you belong.
It is. It's like returning home. It's November 15th. Kudos to President Cudd for getting that done. Matt Billings, my AD. We're back for one. I'd love to have them all. They asked, let's build a stadium. I said, why don't we just go home? And we have one back there. I think we're playing the Grizz. That is going to be fun. We do have 11 other games, but a lot of people are looking forward to that one.
9 different states, 4 different time zones on your schedule. How do you manage that and keep your players on top of it?
I wish it was a science, kind of boot everything to Mark Ray, my travel coach. He wears a lot of hats, but he kind of tells me when we're going to eat breakfast. And then you add everything else to it, though. It's not just that. It's what time's the game. There's some other things that come in, but you consider it, but you also try to ignore it and not make it a distraction, Meg.
You guys have just been kind of on the cusp a little bit, right? Like a couple of close losses here and there, and maybe seasons completely flip on themselves. So for this upcoming season, what do you want to see the guys do to maybe get over that hump? Because it just feels like you guys have kind of been knocking on the door, and you're about ready to break through.
I agree. I talked to Davis, UC Davis. I talked to Pooh last night, and that game kind of us last year. Kids played a hell of a game, but I'm hoping the locker room does it. That's where it has to come from. I'm hoping that people in that locker room provide that leadership, and I love where it is, but I'm a coach. I'm not. I don't dress there, and I'm hoping we get the push over the hump from there.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, Coach. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, both of you. Ready to go?
Absolutely.
See you in Hawaii.
See you in Hawaii. After the break, we'll be joined by Portland State's players here at the Big Sky Kickoff.